picks of Equinage for Tuesday at Kineland. Don't forget to go to equinage.com, learn more about this powerful tool to handicap the US horse racing. You have there the QR code. Go there, register your free user, try the system. You will love it. You will not regret. So you are seeing there the simulation of the first race according to equinage.com. So again, the Scotty picks an algorithm, a program that emulates a human being handicapping a race with that kind of malicious, using information about the horses, but following the style of a human being because it was based on machine learning. So 2 and 3 here are the top picks, and the 10 is the long shot. The long shot, depending on the type of race, between 11 to 14% of hitting rate, and the first two picks between the two of them, 52%. So good numbers. Then you have the win percentage program algorithm independent from the Scotty picks that calculates a probability based on stats of each horse with his connections, jockey, trainer, workouts, all that numeric information is used to calculate the win percentage, the pace of the race, similar to the race simulator, but in a number that quickly shows you how it's going to develop the race at the beginning. The strength of race, SOR, is the competitive level of each horse in average, the record at the distance surface, the GSR, the genetic strength rate, the pedigree of the horse in one number for this distance and surface. Obviously, you have more information here. You touch a horse, you can check the whole campaign of the horse since this horse debuted, the stallion, the dam, also the GSR plus, for this distance 70, but you can see the values for other distances and other surfaces as well. So 2 and 3 the picks, the 10 is the long shot, 41% to win, good SOR, a solid pick here with the number 2. Then you have the 8 and the number 3, the win percentage, the 3 Playa del Mar is another good option, but obviously the number 2 with higher numbers. So these are the basic information for the first race at Kineland, Tuesday. Race 2, 12 and 1, the picks. The 11 is the long shot. The number 1, good pace, solid GSR, enough win percentage, not too high, but it's not low, 27%. Is in the picks, the 3, the 9, 23%. Then you have the 12, 16%, a little lower, but not bad. And always you need to check the long shot, 15 to 1 in the money line. Obviously, the win probability is lower in comparison, but at least check the horse. Race 3, 7 and 9, the picks. The 3 is the long shot. 9 and 7 at the top in the win percentage. The percentage are good enough, but are not high. The 2 and 3 are the 2 other horses of the win percentage. So here you are like reducing the race very quickly visually, and always you can check the long shot, but the long shot is among the top win percentages, and you have the 7 and 9 here. So two different programs pointing these 3 horses, and you have another one that is the number 2 in the mix. Race 4, 1 and 12, the picks. The 11 is the long shot. The number 2 is not a pick, but it's the top win percentage, a good record at the distance, and a good pedigree. Flavian Prat Award, okay, has a good chance. Then you have the 12 and the number 1, horses with a good opportunity as well. And then you have the 7 and in lower win percentage, 5, and then the 11. The 11 is the long shot. Always check the long shot, at least a quick review could help you out to find out good prices, price plays, or long shot for the exotic at least. So these are the top 4 horses in the win percentage. 1 and 12 horses that you need to consider. This one you need to check it. And obviously the 2 is the top win percentage. You need to check this horse. Race 5. 2 and 4 the picks. 12 the long shot. 2 and 4 at the top of the win percentage. Good pace for the number 2. Decent GSR. And you have here a good GSR with the 4. And by the way, the 3, 89. Only for that number, despite the money line, I will check this horse a little bit. and you have the 7 has the other win percentage. The race is completely polarized between these 3 horses, with especially attention for the 2 and 4. 2 and 4 has the horses that you need to use maybe a must on both of them, and the 12, the long shot like the 3 for this reason, and this one for this reason, at least a check for the exotics. Race 6, the 3 win percentages with the 1, 2, and 6, solid GSRs, good record at the distance for these 2, Marcasi on both, the Ortiz on both, and the win percentage is high in the number 1, and it's not bad in the number 2. They look strong. The long shot is the 6. It has an opportunity also to upset the race. So it's 1, 2, and 6, the 3 horses that you need to check and probably use or decide between them in race number 6. This is a polarized race. Race 7, 2, 6, and 3. 2, the top win percentage, but not too high, but good pace. 2 for 2 at the distance is a horse that you need to consider. The number 1, second in the win percentage, is not here, but 15-1 in the money line. A price play probably. You need to check this horse, the 6, and all veteran, 18% to win, second in the picks. And then you have the 3 that is the long shot with 11%, a horse that you need to check at least. In race 8, 6 and 2, and the 4 is the long shot. And as you can see, the number 2, 45%. Look strong. The 8, 4 for 4 at the distance is not in the picks. It's a second in the win percentage, a bit far from the 2. The 2 looks strong in this race with this win percentage and is in the picks. 8 and 6 are the enemies, and you need to check my main squeeze. Lower win percentage, but it's the long shot. Maybe a price play for the exotics if you're looking for a surprise. The 2 is the horse to beat here, and 8 and 6 the main enemies. Race 9, 1, 3 the picks, the 10 is the long shot. The race between these 5 horses, very quickly, very superficial, but they look to decide the race. The number 1 top win percentage, not too high, but good enough, and 6-1 in the money line is nice. And Coppola, 6-1 in the money line is nice, a good pace. The record at the distance, not too good, but the horse has a shot. Then I'm talking about shot, the 2, 14% to win. Good record, has a good opportunity. Arsac, 3 for 11, and it's the second pick. And then you have the 4, 12%. Is not far from this, especially from these 2. So a 5 race horse apparently. 1 and 3 check horses you need to check, and the 10 has an option. The Toyota Bluegrass Stakes. The number 1 top pick, 6. The second pick, 7, the long shot. The 4 were the field last time out in the Tampa Bay Derby. Irad is riding the number 1 River Thames for Pletcher. And Owen Almighty controlled the pace here and won easily. Now, obviously, he will not control the pace at all. This horse is, I don't know what to think about this horse. Maybe he will go to the lead. Maybe they found what is happening with this horse. For me, it's a wild card. So I prefer 4, 1, and 6 as options, and check this long shot. Alvin Aldenis, River Thames is going to be at the lead, but the number 4 will press. And then you have this horse that is coming for a good second behind Owen Almighty, but Chancellor McPatrick will enjoy it in this opportunity of a favorable pace scenario, because the number 1 is going to press the 5. The wildcard will press at least, and obviously the 4 is going to be in the mix, maybe chasing the speed of the number 1 or trying to take the lead. I don't know. Let's see how the race develops at the beginning, but I believe Chancellor McPatrick will have an opportunity to close, and maybe Albidal Dennis, that broke last in the Rebel and finished 6th, and Luis Saiz is riding for Black Cox, has a good GSR, good pedigree, could be an upset winner of the race. So I prefer to spread in this race and combine the exotics, boxes, trifectas, and superfectas, 4, 1, 6, and 7. I believe the 6 and 7, they have a chance here to upset. So that is what I think. And as you see, according to the numbers, 4 is strong here, the 6 with opportunity, the 7 has a long shot, and River Towns with enough win percentage to win is not here. So a bit open race, you can choose your angle. I prefer to use the 4 of them because I believe the 6 or 7 could upset the race. In race 11, 52% for the number 1 top pace. Good GSR. Jose Ortiz Award. Top win percent, top Scotty pick. And when this happens, in the reality, they won more than 50% of the times. That is likely to happen here. The number 1 is the horse to beat for sure. Could be a single. You need to check the 6. That's only 9% to win in comparison with the number 1 is very low. And also the others, the race, without the number 1 in the race is completely open. Now the 6 is a Scotty pick, and the 5 is a long shot. You need to check these horses, but as you can see, the race out of the number 1 is completely open. So maybe the 1 is a single here, and if you don't like to use the 1 as a single, so you need to check several horses here because the race is open. So good luck on Tuesday with your bets for Kineland.